I was flying across from the island of Phuket across to Phi Phi Island, and I looked out of the helicopter, and this was the vision that I saw, and I thought, how beautiful is this place? And what I did was I walked around the helicopter 180 degrees, and this was the damage on the island of Phi Phi. And I could quite easily, replace these photos with photos of the Sari Club or Paddy's Bar from the Bali bombing, but the type of destruction and devastation is pretty much the same. So what is it about working in these environments? Well, working in these areas, there's a lot of unique challenges that are presented. And we've got to have a lot of unique solutions to meet these challenges. And there's a saying in the counter-terrorism area where I work now, and that saying is that hope is not a plan. So we just can't hope that something won't happen. But there's only so much contingency planning that you can do. Because the challenges are so unique, you have to be able to meet those challenges as they come up. And what we went across for was to do disaster victim identification. That's to identify the people who died as a result of the tsunami. This challenge of identifying 5,395 people was the world's biggest ever DVI. It was thousands bigger than 9/11 and thousands bigger than any other DVI that had been undertaken before, so that presented a lot of challenges for us. In the COPS we have what's called command and control. So the most senior person at the scene of an incident, the most senior ranking person is in command and is in control. But when you turn up to an incident and there's 400 forensic specialists and police there from 36 different countries, well, who's in command and who's in control? So what is it about meeting these challenges? How do we go about it? Well, without question, it's building teams. And it's building powerful teams, and it's building them quickly and with integrity. And in these environments, we have what I call leadership without authority. And think about this in an organisation, because it wouldn't happen with Remax now, but think about an organisation you previously worked for where there's a structure in place. And you've got someone at the top of the office, and then you've got this pecking order in place. But does that mean, because the person who's the boss, does that mean because they've got the authority that they're the most important person, that they are the true leader? And my experience is it's not. Because true leaders are identified by their actions and their reactions. It's people who have ability rather than authority who are the leaders in times of crisis. As a leader, if we act with a level of confidence but not recklessness, if we act with integrity, and if we consult the people that we're leading and we still get it wrong, we'll be forgiven. But as leaders, if we fail to make decisions for the people that we're leading, they won't forgive us at all. Sometimes it's just about having the courage to make those tough decisions. This story here is about some good friends of mine from the Thai army. So these guys were working at Tata Chai, and their role was to move the bodies from the shipping containers from where they were located up to where we're doing the post-mortems. They'd been there for 6 months, they were working 6 days a week, they were camping at the site, they were from all over Thailand, they had no idea when they were finishing. Do you think their energy was gone? Absolutely. They were in the working stage, they were sick of doing what they were doing. The other key learning that I got out of this was this. If you think about someone in your organisation that doesn't contribute in a real high technical capacity to the process, think about them and think about, well, what happens if we don't value them or they don't value their contribution? So what happened was these guys had lost their energy for the work that they were doing. And the impact of that was that they weren't getting the bodies to where the examinations needed to be done, so the doctors couldn't do the forensic work, we couldn't make the identifications, couldn't make the repatriations. 8 o'clock every morning, and this is what they're lined up for here, they would raise the Thai flag and they would sing the Thai national anthem. Their shoulders would be back, they'd have booming voices, they'd have all the energy and love that you could ever experience. But what had happened, as soon as they'd stopped singing that national anthem, their shoulders would slump forward and they'd just skulk away under the palm trees until we were over there hunting them out to get them to work again. So what we decided to do is learn to sing the Thai national anthem. So backwards and forwards to Tata Chai each day, you've got the Australians in the utility learning to sing the Thai national anthem in Thai. So this one particular day we get there, we stand up behind the Thai army as they're standing there, and there's nothing new there because we do that every morning, but we just stand there out of respect. Then this morning we stand there and they start singing the Thai national anthem. The Aussies whip out their song sheets and they start singing in Thai the Thai national anthem. Now without fail, every single one of these guys, their head swings around, they've got the biggest smiles on their face, their eyes are as big as saucers, and they absolutely love what we're doing. Now did we sing it well? Hell no. Did it matter? Absolutely not one bit. Did it have the desired effect? You better believe it. Because from that point on, whenever we needed something done, whenever we needed those bodies moved, they moved those bodies like never before. The message out of this for me was this. If we're going to motivate people, if we want to inspire a team, if we want to lead a team, we've got to understand what's important to them. We've got to understand what really turns them on. And then when we buy into that with honesty and integrity, then we can achieve amazing things.